hi, my sixth grade math group and families, because I know we haven't really had a chance to talk other than on emails. So I just wanted to do a couple of quick informational things to be in touch with everybody. I think it would be great if the kids had a comp book. I think that the fifth grade teachers might have purchased one. I will double check, and if you can let me know if you need one, I can do that. But I think it will be good for the kids to have notes each day, and then we'll be able to come back and use those notes again. So comp books are what the middle school uses as well, and that will get them up and running for that. I worked it out with the fifth grade teachers. So Fridays at 2:30 is on the Google Meet schedule. And so it sounds like the fifth grade team is going to just be open, and they're going to kind of rotate kids through. So Friday at 2:30, I would really love to meet with your kids, my little sixth grade group, and that will be at least once a week. And if things are going well in their other content areas, then we may be able to do 2 times a week. But for now, I'm just going to try the one. I wanted to let you know, so we're kind of in a tricky spot where I want to make sure that the kids have the fifth grade standards down pat, because if they have a hole in anything, I don't want it to be harder when they move on through the sixth grade curriculum. So I have been looking at the fifth grade standards and also the sixth grade standards and trying to see where there is some overlap. And so I'm actually going to have the kids do the second trimester benchmark for fifth grade. And so I need them to do this all on their own, and I need them to show work so that I can see if there's any holes that we need to just go back and maybe do some quick lessons on for this week. And I'm doing a couple of skills that I think will be important for them to practice before we move on. I also looked at the third trimester benchmark, and there's some fraction things on there that, so I'd like to see what the kids can do on that third benchmark. I won't probably have to do as much reteaching with that because it will be in the sixth grade standards as well. So I don't want to lose a bunch of time with the sixth grade curriculum, but I do want to make sure that we're hitting those fifth grade standards really well. So I think everybody is signed up on the Google Classroom, or you wouldn't be seeing this. It is a graded class this year. So what I believe in is a standards-based approach, which means majority of what will be graded will be assessments. So the idea of this is that what I ask them to do is really about the learning and me giving them the feedback that they need. I think all of them that worked with me last year understood that it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. And so providing a grade that's based on that is not really a true sense of what they can do. So you will notice in the grades, I'm only giving 15% for the actual work being done and turned in, and then 85% will be from the assessments. The benchmarks are not counting as assessments this time because it's more for information for me to know what we need to teach, but we will get there with assessments. So yes, it is still important that we do the work, even though it's 15%, because it's about the learning and making sure that we know how to do it well. So if you have questions on that, please feel free to give me a call or email me. But it is really a look towards what middle school would be asking them to do as well. And then a couple of you said, we got fifth grade My Math books. Yes, we were still forming the list of who needed to do this group. And so I would love if you are able to turn those books back in. We have a new Dropbox out front that's out there from 8 in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. And you just lift the top of the lid, put the information or put the books in, and it will drop. So that would be great. And then in about a week, we got our new books. So I have the workbooks for the kids, and I'm working on getting them the code because their textbook will actually be online. So we're going to get through the benchmarks for 5th grade, do a little bit of the reteaching, quick teaching, I guess I should say, for the 5th grade standards. And then by then, I'm thinking that last week of September the 28th, we will start working out of the 6th grade book. So I'm excited about that. I want to say thank you and for allowing some grace. I thought that I was being really techie and doing a great job with my Jamboards and different things, and I'm learning just like the teachers are. So thank you very much for emailing back. We're figuring out those little tweaks that we need for the Jamboards, how you guys can access them better. And I'm pushing myself just to show that I can still do this and kind of help teachers troubleshoot things too. So I appreciate you giving me some grace and reaching out when you need help if things aren't working well. So thank you for that. I think this is going to be a great group, and I'm having fun so far. I probably should take my math teacher hat off and do some principal work. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye.